Iran's ruling establishment is under intense pressure from Israeli strikes, but despite repeated nationwide protests, the country's opposition is fragmented among rival groups and ideological factions and appears to have little organized presence inside the country. Take a look at this report.
Israeli strikes are pressuring Iran's establishment, a complex system of clerical rule and limited democracy, as Israel continues to target senior figures, the security apparatus and the state media. But despite repeated bouts of nationwide protests against the Shiite government in Tehran, stretching back decades, Iran's opposition is fragmented and appears to have little organised presence inside the country. Here are some of the opposition groups or blocs. Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, Iran's last Shah, died in 1980 after fleeing the revolution the year before. His son and once heir to the throne, Reza Pahlavi, is now based in the United States and calls for a regime change through non-violent civil disobedience and a referendum. He has plenty of admirers, but it is uncertain how popular a return to the monarchy would be inside the country. Many recall its inequalities and oppression, with opinions split even among pro-monarchist groups. The Mujahideen were a powerful leftist group that staged bombing campaigns against the Shah's government and US targets in the 1970s. Many Iranians, including sworn enemies of the Islamic Republic, cannot forgive it for siding with Iraq against Iran during the war of 1980 to 88. The group was the first to publicly reveal in 2002 that Iran had a secret uranium enrichment program. In exile, its leader Masoud Rajavi has not been seen for more than 20 years. His wife, Maryam Rajavi, has taken control and also leads the National Council of Resistance of Iran, which is active in many Western countries. Rights groups have criticised it for what they call cult-like behaviour and abuses of its followers, which the group denies. Iran's mostly Sunni Muslim Kurdish and Baluch minorities have often chafed against the current rule. When major protests have spread across Iran, they have often been fiercest in Kurdish and Baluchi areas, where they form a majority. But there isn't a single unified opposition movement that poses a clear threat to Tehran's rule. Hundreds of thousands of Iranians have protested at successive points for decades. After the 2009 presidential election, demonstrators filled Tehran and other cities, accusing the authorities of rigging the vote against rival candidate Mir Hossein Mousavi. His movement, which sought democratic reform within the existing system of the Islamic Republic, is now widely seen as defunct. In 2022, major protests again gripped Iran, centred on women's rights, but didn't result in an organisation or leadership. Many of the protesters were ultimately arrested and jailed.